Okay, testing. Okay, good. My mic's in order, everything's good. Um, so hi, anyone watching? It's me. It's my first time doing something that's on camera. I'm not showing my face. I'm not. Don't expect that to happen anytime soon, just to be honest. But that's not the what we're here to talk about today, because I promise, you've seen the title probably, and I promised Lego, so we're gonna get Lego. So, if anyone who doesn't know, this is the like Pac-Man arcade thing. Yes, you are. You're just in time. This is the Lego Pac-Man arcade. Ah, shit. It's very big and hard to fit on camera, but that's okay. And I haven't even opened it yet. Luckily, I have a Lego opening tool, so we can just there you go, and we're good. All right. There we go. Oh my lord. Look, gentlemen. That's a lot of bricks. You guys up to at least 13, probably more. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Okay, which one of these is the first pack? Is this the foot? No, that's not it. Alright, what about... Really? Ah, god damn it. Alright, shit. I don't know how to fix that actually. Hold on, maybe... What Wi-Fi am I using? Oh, I kinda wanna see it. I think it's just like... The chat is always like a little bit delayed. That's just kind of how it is. I can't really do much about that. But you know, um, because I'm looking at it now and I can't see any issues at the moment on my end. Let me. Yeah, no, it's fine on. It says fine on my end. Oh, that's 5. I think this is the instruction manual, which is good because I'm gonna need it. There we go. There's pack number 1. There's the other bag number 1. So I think. Alright, let's see what we got. You know, when I was looking at this, I was like, you know, I'm probably not going to be able to do this in one stream, and looking at all that, definitely not. This is going to be a multi-stream project. But that's alright, because I like Lego. Alright. So, we got a manual. Huh, that's kind of cool, actually. Look at that. I do have an Ethernet. It's plugged in right now. I live in Australia. This is the best I'm gonna get. Australia's internet it's just awful. It's just absolute dog shit. But that's kind of cool, actually. We have like a little inspiration thing. With like Pac-Man being inspired by... Do you think this is the pizza? The Pac-Man pizza? I'm gonna say probably not. We got level 256. Okay, this is cool and all, but I want the Lego instruct. There we go. Alright. Didn't plan this out my desk space very well, so let me... Alright. Oh, look at that. I always love emptying the Lego on the desk. Oh, it's so good. Oh, look at all that. Oh, this is gonna be good. And I dropped a brick on it. There it is. There we go. Right there, young man. Alright. P3. Wait, yeah, that's the right one. Dude, I don't actually know. Okay, I'm gonna check something real quick. Yeah, I don't really have a good way to get my get the bit rate any higher. I just it kind of is what it is, I suppose. Like it's not really not much else I could do. Let's just make some Lego. It makes me feel better. So we got Lego and we got Pac-Man. We all played Pac-Man World. I've only played a little bit of Pac-Man World, but one thing I remember, because I played the remake of Pac-Man World, and one thing I learned about it that I think is kind of entertaining is that, so I saw people online talking about how they changed the ending for Pac-Man World, because in the PS1 game, at the end, after you defeat the final boss, the ghost comes out. I think his name was Orville? Orville or something? I don't know, it's not important. It shows up and he tells this like sad backstory about how like he has no friends or whatever, and Pac-Man doesn't care and just kills him. Well, okay, he doesn't kill him, but he eats him. And then in the remake, he's nice to Orville at the end. I actually learned that's only half true. He's only nice to you if you save all of Pac-Man's friends, because in the original game you had to. Like you couldn't. The game wouldn't let you fight the final boss until you saved everyone. But in the remake, you don't have to, so it actually changes the ending, which, you know, is something, I guess. You know, what's weird about those Pac-Man World remakes is so weird to me. So, Pac-Man World, it's a mystery. It's a mystery for the ages, my guy. There's... Okay, wait. So, need that. Where is it? Right, I need 2x2 brick. Where is it? Move this out the way. Those are my headphones. It's a mystery. Oh, God damn it! Where's the last brush? I'm not not a crackhead. What are you talking about? No, I'm not a crackhead. What are you talking about? No. I've never done crack. I've never done drugs in general, to be honest. What? What do you think about crack? What the fuck? Okay, maybe we can. This is awesome. There we go. Okay. And here. What was I talking about? I got distracted by crack. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, I got nothing. Yeah, I was talking about Pac-Man, because that's what I'm building. I'm not a Why are you calling me a crackhead? What are you talking about? Wait, what does that mean? I think someone in my house got arrested for crack, so that's something. Alrighty. Okay, wait. So I need. So it's two of these, like two ones with the little thingies on this side. Okay, it's not it. Okay, there we go. There's one. So I think this one goes on like there. There we go. And then this one like this. There we go. I finally learned something. I was talking about Pac-Man world. So one thing I thought was weird about the Pac-Man world remix was that so in the original version of Pac-Man world. You know what? That's fair. Do you know how many goddamn cables I got running around here? Like, you're seeing the clean part of my desk. But, you know, you gotta work with what you got sometimes. And what I got is a lot of cables. But, you know, you make do. Okay, finally, a piece that's not black, I can see it. Yellow. I like yellow, it's my favorite color. Probably mentioned that on the channel at least once. But yeah, yellow is my favorite color. Since I was smaller than I already am. Because I'm not very tall. You can't really tell because I'm not standing up. I'm not very tall. But that's okay, because that means I have more space when I go on airplanes. You know, I just remembered. I saw on the box of this, it says batteries included, so whatever this ends up being like, there's going to be batteries involved. And I don't know what they're for. Because this is not my first, look. It's mostly the Legos. I just got a lot of Legos. Okay. All right, have you seen gamers' rooms? This could be way worse. At least I dust. Like at least I don't have freaking mold growing out of anything. Like I got a lot of wires running around. It's just how it is. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, and then that one goes there, and then one of those little ones, the little tiny squares. We got a little goober. So I'm talking about, so like what's it fucking called? I want to finally tell my goddamn Pac-Man anecdote. I find it weird how so in the PS1 version of Pac-Man World 1, they the game had like full voice acting, like Pac-Man actually talked throughout the game. Well, not throughout the game, just for the cutscenes. And then in the remake, they got rid of the voice acting, so now he just kind of makes sounds like a Banjo-Kazooie character. But then when they did the remake of Pac-Man World 2 not that long ago, uh, that game, the remake did have voice acting, but the original, like GameCube PS2 copy of Pac-Man World 2 does not. It's been a while, Taco. You can like barely even see my desk. Are you good? Like, did I hurt you? Huh. Okay, so okay, I got it. So I need like a 3 Lego goober, and then here we go. Do y'all remember the Lego movie? I watched that. I remember that came out. When did I don't remember the exact year it came. Was it like 2015-ish that movie came out? Maybe it was later. Hold on. When did the Lego movie come out? The Lego movie. The Lego movie. Close enough. 2014. All right, that makes sense. I mean, most people do. Most people do. I have 94. It's not that much of an accomplishment to have more than me. Okay. Um, what am I doing? I remember when the Lego movie came out, I was a kid, and it was one of the few movies, at least like when I was younger, I actually saw twice. Because I saw it when it came out, and then my cousin wanted to see it, and I was more than excited to go again because I really liked that movie. I still like it now, actually. It's a really good movie. It's got the voice of Mario in it. You know, I watched the Mario movie for the first time recently. Uh, which like anyone who like knew me in real life would probably be surprised to hear that because I'm a freaking Mario dork. But I never watched it when it was new. I didn't watch it till like last week. Uh, and I haven't even seen the Galaxy movie, which is also strange because Mario Galaxy 2 is one of my favorite games just ever. But I heard it's kind of average, to be honest. And I'll be real, watching the first Mario movie, it was kind of cool. Like I liked the animation for that movie, and like a lot of the references were fun because I was one of those people who you know gets all the references. Like I see goddamn conch door on the poster for Galaxy, and I'm like, I know that. I know that. I know that guy. Yeah, dude, living under a rock is part of my brand. Fucking get with it, okay? Of course I live under a rock. I'm playing. I stream myself playing fucking Devil May Cry 3 in 2025 and not 2004 when it came out. It's part of the brand. Uh, I'll be real. I wasn't really that excited for the Mario Galaxy movie because when I watched the first one, I didn't like it that much, which is kind of a shame to be honest. Because I fucking love Mario. It's like it was one of the first games. It probably was one of the first games I played as a kid. I want to say it wasn't the first. The first one was Actually, no, this is even dumber. The first video game I ever played was Shrek 2, and not the one on the GameCube and the PS2 that everyone knows. No, 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 no. It was a PC exclusive Shrek 2 game. You don't even know what my house looks like. You're seeing my desk. What are you? You're making some pretty big assumptions here, I gotta say. But yeah, the first game I ever played was a Shrek 2 game, but that's not the point of the story. It was I want to say Mario was probably like my third game. I remember it was New Super Mario Bros. On the DS because I got a DS when I was young. Like I couldn't have been older than like 5 or 6. I think it was a birthday present because my sister had a DS and I was jealous because she got to play Pokemon and I didn't. I couldn't play games. I could only play Sonic Adventure on a crappy laptop, and I couldn't even get that far in Sonic the Hedgehog. I haven't seen it either. I heard it's just kind of okay. Like it's just kind of average, which is kind of a shame. But yeah, so I'm a big Mario fan. If you go into my room, it's full of Mario merch. I have a like a Cappy hat. I put it on a friggin' Portal Sentry unit, turret plushie that I have. But that's just the point. You don't even, you know what, I'm not gonna continue this conversation. But yeah, so I watched it and I didn't really care for it that much because, like I said, the seeing all the references were cool because like of how much I enjoy Mario just in general. But it, this is the part that bothered me, and you know I know I'm gonna like get some people on my case for this, but it's just how I feel about it. I didn't much care for like the plot of the movie. And a lot of people I've seen online, like you say that, and they kind of get on case like, well, what did you expect? It's a Mario movie. And it's like, listen, I know that like traditionally Mario does not have like a lot of story to it. The plot's mostly just excuses to go through fun, wacky levels. I get that. I'm a Mario fan. I got I like the games, but for a movie, because with a game, right, you can get away with not having much of a story because it's a video game. I'm still entertained because I'm thinking about how to get through all these fun platforming levels. But with a movie, I feel like you just need a little bit more because it's a movie. Oh, thank you. I did them especially for the stream, just to. So I thought it'd be fun, just for you guys, you all at home. But I feel like for a movie, you need a bit more to like, in terms of like the story to keep it going, because well, it's a movie. Like I can't just get by on pointing at references every 2 minutes. It's like, okay, cool, but what can I get interested in? Like I don't really have much interest in this version of Mario and Luigi because they don't have a lot going on. Like Bowser was fun. I liked him as a character, and to be fair, I actually liked the beginning of the movie. Like right at the beginning where we see the brothers in Brooklyn like trying to get that plumbing business up and running. Like I think that was a good start to the movie. Kind of like it sets up a nice conflict and like arc for the characters for Mario and Luigi to go on, but they never really talk about it much after the beginning. And they kind of make it seem like Mario had like a character arc, but there's not really much like there. He's pretty similar by the end of the movie, and I'm not big on how they handled Luigi in the movie because he was around in the beginning of the movie, and I think Mario and Luigi have like good chemistry in this movie. They were done well. They play off each other well, but they get separated, which I wasn't. That's already like I'm not 100% on board with the idea, but you can make it work. But then like, hello. But then like they get separated, and that's fine. Like if they want to do a character like, because I feel like okay, sure, whatever. I feel like the Zelda movie. I've seen bits of like screenshots and the like of it, but I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Like I don't think there's a trailer out at the moment, as far as I know. Like I've seen like a couple of pictures from set. I am glad that like one of the earliest things I saw about the Zelda movie was that Zelda in the movie is like the Breath of the Wild Zelda. Like she has like the blue shirt and all that, and I don't know who Derek Hutchins is. And so a little part of me was nervous that they were going to use like Breath of the Wild like Link as well, because Breath of the Wild is like I know it's the most popular Zelda game. Like you can look up the numbers; it's the best-selling game at the moment. But I kind of wanted to. So I was a little nervous they were going to do Breath of the Wild Link, but I'm glad to see they're doing like Green Tunic Link because I think like that's the more iconic look for Link. Like I'm fine with them using Breath of the Wild Zelda because Zelda's designs over the years has been quite different from game to game. So like there are like parts of Zelda's design that are like like what Zelda looks like, but I think there's a lot more like freedom to do different things with it. But with Link, I very much associate him with the green, like Peter Pan tunic, rather than him in like the blue, the hero, like blue shirt from Breath of the Wild. So I'm glad about that. But outside of that, I don't really have many thoughts about it at the moment. Like, it might be cool. I mean, I'm hoping it's good because I like Zelda. I would consider myself. Oh, that's nice. I don't know much about football, but I hope you have fun. Any particular team you're rooting for, bud? Oh, are you watching a game or are you playing in the game? Because you said wish me luck. Okay, so if you are playing the game, I hope your team wins, and I'm sure you'll do great. Because I believe in you. Yeah. But yeah, outside of that, I don't really have a lot on the Zelda movie because Zelda's like a bit different for me from Mario because I didn't really get into Zelda when I was a kid. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I hope it goes well for you. But I remember because as a kid, I never got into Zelda because well, first off, I didn't own any Zelda games for a while. Like I remember when Skyward Sword was like pretty new, but that's about it, and I didn't play it because you know I'll explain why later. But like I just didn't play it, and I don't think I played a Zelda game until I want to say. I want to say Ocarina of Time 3D. It was either Ocarina of Time 3D or it was A Link Between Worlds. I know it was on the 3DS. That's all I know because I remember playing it and probably getting stuck a lot because I wasn't very good at Zelda games as a kid. But I didn't really get into Zelda games until I was older when it like it clicked more with me. Like I didn't really get into Zelda when I was small because I wasn't very good at solving the puzzles, so I just didn't vibe with it. But I think Otaku Core Kid's still in here, but that's about all we got really. You know, it's not so bad. Okay, so okay, so I was just taking a second to like my brain to catch up. I have played Minish Cap. That's one of my favorites actually. I like that. I really like that game. Like I like. There's a lot of really cool dungeons in that one. I really like the damn it, it's I forgot the name of the dungeon, but it's the one in the sky. Is really cool, and I like the shrinking mechanic in the game. That's really cool, and I like all the dungeons, like pretty much all the dungeons are like a tiny for, so that's really cool. Yeah, no, I really like Minish Cap. I played it. I don't have it, the game. I don't have a Game Boy Advance copy of it, unfortunately. But I do have. I played it on the Wii U because it was on the eShop for a while. I remember I stocked up on a lot of Wii U games because it was the easiest way for me to play a lot of like older titles because I wasn't alive yet for those older games. Like when Minish Cap come in 2004? Because if it did, then I am the same age as Minish Cap. Yeah, 2000. Yeah, yep. No, I am the same age as Minish Cap. Uh, but no, I like Minish Cap a lot actually. Minish Cap is really fun. I've been like trying to catch up on playing like all the Zelda because I've played like a majority of the Zelda games, but I still have a few to catch up on. Like the big ones are two of the 3D ones because I have not played Skyward Sword or Twilight Princess. Yeah, are the only 3D ones I haven't played, but I own them. Wii games. I own a lot of Wii games because I got a Wii because the Wii was like my childhood console for a long time. Like I got it as a kid, and I bought quite a few games for it. I still have like my whole collection. I have like bookshelves full of games I've collected over the years because that's like my collection of choice is like I love owning physical copies of games. Like that's why like 9 times out of 10 when I'm streaming a game on this channel, it is usually the like original release and not like an emulator or like a downloaded version. Not all the time, because Devil May Cry is one of those cases where it is a downloaded version. It's the collection on Steam. But like when I did stream a Wii game on this channel a little while back, and yeah, that was the original Wii version. When I streamed a game called Mad World. I'm not sure if anyone in chat has heard of this game. But it was the first game released by Platinum Games, actually, the people who made Bayonetta. It was their first ever their first ever game, and it was on the Wii. It didn't sell that great because there wasn't much of a market for like MA-rated Wii games, unfortunately. But it is actually a really good like beat 'em up game. So if you ever get a chance to play it, give it a shot. It's really good. It's like the part about it to me that's definitely the coolest is the game's art style. Because the game does this really cool thing. Like it's hard to explain. I don't know either. But if you like look up Mad World's art style, it's really cool. They do this thing where the whole game is like basically all in black and white. Well, I guess more like black and white gray, because like if it was pure white, it's a little hard on the eyes, but that's besides the point. Like, so the whole game's in black and white except for the blood of the enemies when you beat them up, because this game is MA for a reason. It is very bloody. Like, it's the kind of game where like the main game mechanic is like you get more points depending on how well you fuck up the enemy before you kill them. Like, put 7 pikes through their skull before you kill them to get more points in this game. It's absolutely wild, but it's a really good game. And yeah, so it's all in black and white, and it looks really cool. It's like it's supposed to kind of look like because the art style was inspired by the comic Sin City, which does the same thing where like it's in black and white except for blood, and it looks so good. But yeah, it didn't sell that well because, like I said, there wasn't much of a market for. I don't use emulators a lot, but it's fine if you do, because like I said, I don't use them a lot. I have used emulators. Like I remember I talked about this in a stream like a little while back. I streamed the game Haunting Ground, and the thing about Haunting Ground is it did not sell well at all when it came out. So it's considered like a rare PS2 game. Like I'm talking like close to the level of like Rule of Rose rare. So yeah, it didn't sell that well. So when I played it for the first time, I did play it with an emulator because my only other option was spend almost $300 on a PS2 game that might not even be that good. And luckily for me, it was that good. It was a fantastic game. So when I streamed it, I actually did stream it with a PS2 copy that I got. But yeah, for games like that, it's like it's really not that bad testing it out on like. And also, emulators are good because you can play like fan mods for games a lot easier. Like, I don't have to get a flash cart to play Mario Mon. I can just play it on my computer when I streamed the ROM hack for Pokemon Emerald. But I don't have an issue with emulators if like they can be a little more convenient. Mostly, like 9 times out of 10, I prefer to play it on an original console because I just like the feeling of it. I guess like I enjoy playing games on the original hardware more than I do on an emulator. but there are circumstances where I will make an exception if I don't want to pay $300 for a game. Oh, jeez. Like most GameCube games, because GameCube games are so expensive. I was gonna say that PS2 copy of Haunted Ground is my most expensive game that I own. But hey, I got to stream it for you guys, so I would say it's worth it. Okay. Not recently. I do have a PS5. I mostly got the PS5 because I wanted to play Spider-Man. Because I was very big on like the Spider-Man PS4, and then when Spider-Man 2 came out, since it was a PS5 exclusive, it saved my pennies a bit, and I got it. But yeah, I haven't played any like PS5 games for a while now. I think the last one I played was Pirate Yakuza when I streamed that late last year. Because for a while I was a Yakuza guy on this channel. Like that's how I started actually. If you go back to like my very first streams, it was all Yakuza. Because I'd never played any of the Yakuza games before, but I heard good things, and I was like, I always wanted to stream. How about I get started with Yakuza? Um, so yeah, the first stream I ever did. I actually haven't seen the Brand New Day trailer. Like I just haven't kept up with the MCU in a while. So I should probably check that out actually, because I'm a fan of those spiders, man. I got a compilation comic, some of the early like Spider-Man comics recently. That's pretty cool. I've been reading it. Jameson was such a dick in some of the earlier comics. My God. Like I didn't realize. Like I know Jameson's thing has always been like hating Spider-Man. That's just what he does. But the first like comic that Jameson is in has Spider-Man save his son, and then he sends out a newspaper article about it, where he's like, Spider-Man tried to kill my son, and it's like, oh my God, he is a once in a lifetime hater. Like this guy's like the second biggest superhero character hater I've ever seen. Only behind Reverse Flash. Did I like? Oh my God! Alright, give me a sec. Alright, sorry, I'm back. Do you think maybe try as a cancel? Um, I'd say like quite a few trailers like now. I would say because like a lot of trailers like give away like big parts of movies that like could definitely be like would be cooler if they didn't really in a trailer, like they kept it a secret. Like I haven't seen it, but I know that in the Mario Galaxy movie, like Star Fox is in it, And I feel like that's one of those things where like would have been way cooler if they just didn't include that in the trailer. Like keep some of the mystery alive. But yeah, I think like sometimes trailers can give away a bit too much, which is kind of a shame because like I like the idea of trailers because like I want to at least know a little bit about the movie before I pay to watch it because movie tickets are expensive. But but like they give away a lot, which is kind of a shame. But also apparently I read online somewhere that like apparently people are more likely to go see a movie like if the trailer gives a lot away, which is certainly it's a little odd to me to be honest. But apparently people are more inclined to see a movie if they like know what they're getting into. I don't know. I don't really get it, but I guess if it works. Okay, hold on, give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. Basically, I was trying to find the last brick, and I did some stuff wrong, and it turns out that like it doesn't matter. The point is I have it. So yeah, there we go. I think we'll get a Smash. I honestly don't think we'll get a Smash Bros. Movie, if I'm being honest. Mainly because of the Zelda movie, if I'm being honest. Like, because the Zelda movie is going to be live action, but Mario is like as animated, so I feel like it would be kind of weird. Like they'll have to like figure out how to work around that. So I don't think we will. The only other thing I know about the Galaxy movie besides Star Fox is that they also added the Pikmin in it, and that was really cool actually because I am like one of the biggest Pikmin fans you'll ever meet. Like I freaking love Pikmin. You don't understand. Like honestly, one of the nerdiest things I've ever done is uh so some of you might not know this, but in the Pikmin games, there's a thing called the Piklopedia where you can read notes on the various monsters, plants, and collectibles you see throughout the games. It's in 2, 3, and 4. It wasn't in the first game. And for a while, I'd do this thing where before bed, I would read entries from the Piklopedia across the games. And it was just like a bedtime story for me. Good times. Well, the Pikmin games, but so they're like, I think they're like the closest I've had them described to is like real-time strategy games, which I think is the right word. I'm not really sure because outside of Pikmin, I'm not really well versed in that kind of game. But how it tends to work is the characters, are on a planet which is just Earth, but after humans are all dead, and they command armies of little plant-like men called Pikmin, and you use them to navigate. Like I'll just use the first game. So like as an example, so like the first game, the whole plot is basically the main character, Captain Olimar. You've probably seen him in Smash. Crash lands on Earth, and so so Olimar's like an alien. He's a race of guys called Hokutashans, I think is how you say it. I'm not entirely sure. And oxygen is like poisonous for them, so that's why he has to wear the spacesuit all the time. And he only apparently has 30 days before his spacesuit's like life support systems run out. So he has to collect the 30 pieces of his ship so that it can take off again. And to do this, he recruits the Pikmin, who he finds in the impact site, which is the first area of the first game. Oh, well, he finds one of the types. He finds red Pikmin, and they come out of a little ship with a flower on the top that he calls an onion because he thinks it kind of looks like an onion. I don't really see it, but I didn't name it. And so Olimar himself is pretty much helpless without the Pikmin. Like, he can do like a dinky little punch, like, but it's not really gonna get you that far. And literally any other action you need the Pikmin for. Like, if you want to take one of the ship parts you find back to the ship, Pikmin. You need to build a bridge so you can progress, Pikmin. A big old enemy is trying to kill you, Pikmin. And so it's just like about like commanding your army of little men to go do stuff. And like, especially in the first game, I like tend to try and like speedrun it, like to see how quickly I can beat the game. Because you only have 30 in-game days to finish it. And each day is about 13 minutes, give or take. So, yeah, whatever that is times 30 is how long you have to finish the first game. The other games, like, got rid of the time limit, which I do kind of understand, but I do miss it a little bit. And yeah, if you want more context for what Pikmin's about, check out my Let's Play of Pikmin right here on this very channel. I got a playlist and everything. Good times. But yeah, and then like the games introduce new Pikmin types, like a whole thing. Pretty much every game introduces at least 2 new types of Pikmin. With the exception of the first game, which has 3. Because there's 3 Pikmin types, which are the primary color ones, the red, yellow, and the blue. And then like the later games added more. So like 2 has purple and white, and also Bulkmen, but they've never appeared again, so I wouldn't worry about them too much. And then 3 has rock and wing, and 4 has ice Pikmin and glow Pikmin. And yeah, they're all really good. I like all the games. The only Pikmin game I haven't played is Hey Pikmin on the 3DS. So I can't really say anything about that one, but from what I've heard of that game, I don't think I'm missing a lot. Like, I heard it's just kind of alright. But yeah, I tend to kind of enjoy games that have, like, time limits to them, to be honest. Like, some people find them stressful. I find them exciting. Like, I'm like, okay, I gotta plan this out. I gotta do all the things within the time frame, and I find it exciting. Like, it's the same reason I like games like I like Majora's Mask. Like Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, that's my favorite Zelda game. Hottest platforming game did you ever play? Honestly, it was probably when I streamed Celeste. If I'm being honest. Celeste kicked my ass. I guess Super Meat Boy was pretty difficult. And I guess if you count Cuphead, then that was also pretty high up on the list. Also, the same reason I like Dead Rising. Which apparently they removed the timer from Red Dead Rising 4. That sucks. But I haven't played Dead Rising 4. Yeah, Super Meat Boy was quite tricky, I would say. But good. I very much enjoyed it. So wait, what's the... Okay. Is that like the whole Ben Drown thing? Like that was that whole creepypasta thing when Ben Drown and all that? Like that there was that whole thing involving like someone got like a haunted copy and like drowned after playing it or something, and then some random crazy soul stuff happened as well. I think like it came from the statue of Link in the game, because there's like a song you can play in the game called the Elegy of Emptiness, which creates like a statue of whatever form of Link you're currently in when you play it. And yeah, people thought that the Link, the normal Link one looked creepy. And to be fair, it does look kind of creepy. To be fair, a lot of stuff in Majora's Mask does look kind of creepy. But, you know, that's besides the point. But no, I really like Majora's Mask. I think it's really good. I was actually planning on, because last Halloween, as like, you know, like fun thing, I'm pretty sure you're there for this. I played like the Dead Rising 1 and 2 on the channel, and I was planning to do Dead Rising 3 as well. But I also was planning to do Dead Rising 4, and that one will be interesting. Because I've never played Dead Rising 4. That's the only Dead Rising game I haven't played, because I heard it's dog shit. But I wouldn't know, I haven't played it, so That would be exciting once October rolls around. There we go. We got our gears. I'm not sure what this is gonna be for yet, but I'm sure it'll be exciting. Oh, jeez, no. What? Okay. But yeah, I remember the whole Ben Drown creepypasta thing. I never really got into creepypastas when I was younger. Like, I remember when they were really big for a while when I was a kid. Like, what's his name? Jeff the Killer and all that. I remember when they were popular, but I never really got into them when I was young. I know there's been like the only one I knew of because like a friend told me about it was like when Sonic.exe was popular because that was like everywhere for a little while. And then apparently it kind of made a comeback when like the Friday Night Funkin' mod with Sonic.exe unit came out, so you know that's interesting. Okay. Wait. God damn it, hold on. Okay. So this goes in here. And this. There we go. So then like this goes in here. Okay, wait. Okay, I see what I did wrong. I would be honest, I've only ever played a GTA game once, and I didn't really get that into it, so I don't really have any strong opinions on GTA 6. Um, I played like what's it called, San Andreas, and it was good, but I didn't really click with it. It just wasn't really my thing, to be honest. Kind of a shame because I've had a lot of people really like the GTA series, but well, what are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm not really. Wasn't really into GTA. It's just not really a game series I gel with. To be fair, I'm not big on a lot of like what's it called, like open world games in general. Really, they're not really tend not to be my cup of tea, but you know. Jesus. Okay, hold on. I didn't know it was a birthday present. So, it was, I do know it was pretty pricey, but, you know, my fam got it for me because they love me. The fam kind of like, you know, pitched in because I'm not really big on like small Christmas, not Christmas, birthday presents, like not in like a I need only expensive stuff kind of way, but in like a just like a I don't like having a bunch of like knickknacks lying around. Like I don't like feeling all disorganized. It's not really like it like annoys me when I don't have a spot to put stuff in. Right. Just making sure it is right. So yeah, no, I don't actually know the exact cost of this one. But yeah, I'm just not big on like having a bunch of like tiny things lying around. So I'm cool with like, you know, my family all just pitching in on like just one cool Lego set instead of like everyone trying to like find stuff for me because like I don't want to make it hard for them, you know, like. So hold on, I just want to make sure I get this right. So I just want to make sure I got this all right. So you have a pink bit, should be no Pac-Man, which is here. And then, okay, yeah, no, I'm doing it. Okay, just checking. All right. Hey, we nearly through bag one, so that's cool. And then just that. Yeah, no, this is the only bag one. Dude, I don't know how to tell you this, but on it, because you missed the unboxing, but it's really big. It makes like a full ass arcade cabinet. Yeah, this thing is big. Okay, that's a weird way to do this. Okay. At least 15. So apparently I take this bit off. Is this like, I guess just to hold it steady or something? I don't know. There we go. I do appreciate how Legos come with the little Lego removing tool now. That's would have been really nice to have back in the day. Okay. Yeah, so for one reason or another, I take that bit out. Okay, sure. Well, there we go. Alright, good news. We finished bag one. So let me just this here. And let's take this out of the way. They always include that little extra pieces just in case you lose any. Need that. Alright, here we go. Bag two. Oh, cool, an eyeball. That's fun. There we go. Alright. So like this. Alright, I think if we're done building this stuff, I'm probably gonna end the stream because I'm getting kind of hungry and I have a bit of a headache. So I might need to cut this off a bit earlier than I would have liked to, but ah well, what can you do? Okay, and there we go. So what's something you can talk about? Oh yeah, I remember I said something about the Mario movie earlier and I kind of got distracted. I was just saying that like I would have liked it if there was a bit more like of a plot to the Mario movie rather than just references all the time. Like, because yeah, and I know there's like people online who get like really pissy when you say stuff like that about the Mario movie, but I just think like for a movie you need a bit more going on with the story to keep it. Well, I guess not the story, but like the writing, you know, because like some movies are like technically light on plot, but like you still would say the writing's good because like the way the characters like talk to each other is entertaining or something like that, you know. So it would have been better if there was a bit more to hold on to. with the Mario movie, at least in my opinion. But, well, if I'm being honest, I really wasn't expecting a lot of the Mario movie, mainly because it was Illumination, and Illumination movies tend to not be that great, if I'm being honest. Like, I thought Despicable Me 1 was good, and I actually do kind of like Despicable Me 2, but most of not Dreamlight, Illumination's movies are pretty, like, whatever. They mostly just exist because, like, most of the movies just get made because Minions make money, and that's about it. I actually went to the cinemas yesterday, and that was fun. Um, I saw the Pixar movie Hoppers, and it was pretty good actually. I can recommend it. It was a good movie. It got pretty crazy towards the end, but I liked it. And I got a funny cup that looks like the main or the main girl when she's being a Bieber. Me and a Bieber. Also, the movie was directed by the guy who made We Bear Bears, and I love that shit. So that's also pretty cool. Overall, it was a solid movie. I liked it. It's not peak Pixar or anything, but you can do a lot worse. In fact, I remember I was thinking about like what I've been doing recently. I've been playing a lot of Mega Man recently, specifically the Mega Man X games, because I played all the classic Mega Man, but I hadn't played the X games yet outside of the first one. Like I played the first one a while ago, but I hadn't played the others, and I was like, I should finally change that. And so I've been playing through the Legacy Collection because I owned the Legacy Collections for a while. I just didn't play them until now. I'm up to X7, which I've been told is the worst one. And I'm only a little bit into it, so I don't have much to say about it. I've only finished the first 2 levels, and it's not like as god awful as I've had some people describe it as, but I can't really call it good either, if I'm being honest. But I am excited for the new Mega Man game, so that's exciting. Um, Overdrive, I think it was called something. I entered the Designer Robot Master contest. You can see it on on my Twitter and all that. On my Instagram, it's probably easier to see it on my Instagram because I have I do have an Instagram account. Um, that one's more of an odd account where I like upload drawings. I haven't posted anything on there in a while though because I've been kind of busy lately. But I would like to start posting more things on there again because I have a lot of fun like drawing stuff. Like honestly, I could try doing like a drawing. I'm not sure if I ever will because I will be real. I'm not the most confident in my art if I'm being honest. Like I don't think it's bad, and I definitely think I've been improving. Like if I'm just trying like hype myself up a little bit, but I'm not I'm still not super confident in my art, so like drawing it live might still be a bit too much for me if I'm being honest, but maybe one day if I work up the courage to do it. But for now, I'm good just posting it like when it's done, rather than like doing the whole process on camera. Okay, and then because I do want to do more of these like just kind of casual chatting kind of streams because I actually am quite enjoying this right now. Whenever I can think of something to talk about, but sometimes I might need to think of something different for like I can do because I think on the one Lego set, say can't really keep up building Lego on the channel for forever. Oh, actually, no, I do have one other Lego set. It's so I won't spoil it. Actually, I'll keep the mystery alive because I'll probably show myself putting that one as well. But yeah, that's why I don't expect like an art stream anytime soon. I quite enjoy watching art streams, but I'm just not confident enough to do it myself. To be honest, kind of sad, but it's the truth. It's just who I am. Because like I make these videos. I wouldn't really call myself the most like confident person ever. So like, I'm okay with playing games on stream because like I'm pretty good at most of the games I play. I think like I'm not doing anything too crazy, obviously, because it's my first time playing most of these games. But I feel like I've seen some people like playing a game for the first time on like YouTube and stuff, and some people are not very good. I'm not gonna name any names because I don't want to deal with that. But I've seen people online playing games like poorly, and I'm like, okay, I think I'd do at least a little better than that. I read the tutorials, so there's that. I got that going for me. Okay. And in all fairness, though, I actually did have a pretty epic moment when I streamed Deltarune because I managed to I defeated Gerson in one go in Deltarune. Like I first tried Gerson. I'm still proud of that. That was cool. Plus, when I played like Sonic that one time and like Dead Rising, I think I did pretty well because I've played those games before. I played those games too much, to be honest. But that's what I do. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Once I finish Clyde here, I'm gonna wrap up stream. I think it's enough for one night. But tune in next week because I'm gonna do this again. Maybe I'll invite a friend next time. I have someone to talk to. It could be fun. Okay. Little guy here. I remember that there's a bowling alley not too far from my house, and they have like I call it an arcade, but it's just a couple like arcade cabinets in a little room, so it's not really an arcade, but they have like stuff there. And I remember I used to have one. It was like I've seen these around. They're like these arcade cabinets where the people who made it obviously just downloaded like a bunch of ROMs online onto a arcade cabinet and then just sell those. And they used to have one like that, and then they got rid of it and replaced it with a new one that is still similar, where it's just a bunch of arcade ROMs on a thing, but it has less games now, which is kind of a shame because the one before it had like because the current one only has like really old school arcade games like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, that kind of thing. But the old one had like some later arcade games like later Street Fighters and the JoJo fighting game, which yeah, unfortunately isn't there anymore. They do have Time Crisis though, so that's pretty fun. I'm a big old fan of the old Time Crisis. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay, that's enough. Okay. But yeah, I have to wrap the stream up here because I'm starting to get a headache. It's not working out for me, but this was a pretty fun stream. I enjoyed doing something different. But yeah, I hope anyone who watched this, enjoyed hearing me yap. Um, if you did, then join in again in a week's time, where I'm going to continue building this Pac-Man arcade cabinet. I'm sure it'll be really cool when we finish it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys again on